and welcome to the Code Clarity podcast. I'm Jean.
And I'm Rina. And in today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about a very recent case ruling versus Janssen about their patient support program provided as a package deal.
Right, so patient support program and a package deal. Can you mix and match?
Well, no, not really. I think that's what we would tend to say in our training, and certainly the PMCPA picked up on it. What these companies both meant was the provision of nurse support was once provided as a patient support program for a Janssen medicine, and now Janssen were moving the nurses over to a package deal. The nurse support still looks the same, but the category it fits under is very different.
Okay, so what was the complaint then?
So as I said, Astellas didn't like the fact that Janssen were moving these nurses over. They felt as though the NHS were being induced to prescribe the new medicine just to keep the nurse resources going.
But then inducement, you can correct me if I'm wrong, inducement is just for an individual. So it talks about you can't induce an individual, but can you induce an organisation under the code?
Not under clause 19.1. That is all around inducements that are paid to an individual to prescribe the medicine. So it's not even really possible in this case. And what was really clear was that Janssen did have these nurses, and the nurses were being provided under a package deal, but a package deal is a commercial deal. And under a commercial deal, you don't have to prove that what you're providing in association with the medicine is essential, just that it's fair and reasonable to the medicine. And so actually, under those sort of criteria, it was perfectly acceptable, no breach.
Oh, excellent. Well, that's good news for Janssen.
Yeah, and maybe not so much for Astellas. I do see Astellas's point, and I do wonder, had Astellas gone to appeal this, would it have had a different outcome? Because the appeal board certainly would have looked at the overall impression of this nurse team for one product moves, wholly to another product. How would the NHS, what was the consequence to them if these nurses that they'd relied upon had then suddenly been removed? And did it sort of not induce, but did it encourage the NHS to then prescribe Janssen's medicine just to keep the nurses on board? So I've seen Astellas's point, but to the letter of the code, a package deal, those criteria were easily met.
Okay, great. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.